Welcome to Wrangell, St. Elias, the largest and most wild national park in the United States. I spent days out here exploring the back roads, glaciers, rivers, waterfalls, and the deep wild silence of this place. No big crowds, no cell service, just raw Alaska. This isn't a highlight reel, it's just what I saw, what I felt, and why I keep coming back. Moose with calves, a beaver at dusk, dull sheep on the ridge, trout beneath the dock, and even an eagle grabbing a rabbit right off the road. Just outside the park, a 90-foot wooden trestle still stands, built in 1911 in just 8 days. The railway cost $25 million to build and hauled out over $200 million in copper ore, making it one of the most profitable runs in history. Oh my gosh. What a freaking awesome spot. And it's got wood. Literally stacked for me. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. This is awesome. Wow. Yep. Come here. Sorry, man. Super green. Try to gather some dry. It's been raining here for the last couple days. There we go. Hello, everybody. This is my 17th day camping on this trip. Out of my goal is 100. At least I try to get 100 each year, but I'm gonna try to do that all in one trip. Anyway, this is my backyard. I just want to show off for a second. My backyard. Here's my little private studio. Hi guys. Nobody else is in there. There's my humidifier. Up here, and even anywhere like, even above Oregon, if I don't have a dehumidifier, my tent, just for my breath, my tent is soft and wet in the morning. The inside, it'll be dripping on me in the morning. Here's my little backup transportation, my backup buddy, my kitchen, my pantry, my little kitchen area with some Arctic graylings, filleted up and ready for the pan, as well as these little guys, these little flounder fish I caught off the coast in Valdez, just right off the harbor. And these little guys, just like halibut, same family of halibut, this is the top side, so as it lays down in dirt, it hides on the bottom and jacks other fish or other creatures. Just his little eyes pop out and come out of the sand. And the bottom side, this is the bottom side, no eyes on this side. And just nice and white and soft, no scales really either. So I'll have those for dinner. Here's some of my fishing stuff, my front room, a little fire I have going. And yeah, here's heaven. I haven't done much worm fishing. I'm trying to learn some other ways. Oh, I think something just got it. What the freak? Hang on one second. I'm trying to learn some different ways, or get better at some different ways, and oh, come on. Right then, it lets it up. Oh, you son of a gun. Well, I took two. There it goes again. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. All right, come on. You know you want it. He's messing with me. Yeah, that's what I get for talking to a camera. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, missed that opportunity. He'll be back. I just barely tossed it out there, so. That's my home. That is my home for the night. And tomorrow night. I'm going to stay here for 2 nights. I'm going to go down into the park and hike on a glacier, which I did last year. First time I've ever done that. Yeah, and then I'll come back here and camp tomorrow night. It's a long dirt road. It's about 100 and something miles, 100 and maybe 20 miles each way. And it's a kind of a rough dirt road. Not necessarily rough, but like potholes. Definitely got to be careful. But I did see a moose there last year that walked right up to my vehicle. It was the biggest freaking moose I've ever seen. And his knees, I'm not joking, I'm looking out of my glass here, I could see his knees. Like his knees were right here. Like that is, it was freaking crazy. Super cool. Look forward to being down there as far as tonight. A trip, no eyes on that side, 2 eyes on that side. And this is a right side one. I guess there's left side ones too. There's right sides, which this one is because both eyes are on the right. And there's left-eyed ones too. Yep, I think these are both females with lots and lots of eggs. Oh, I remember. I remember. I watched a YouTube video and it suggested something like this. Stuff in there. Massage that into there. Come on, baby. Yeah, buddy. That's so good. That's so good. This might be one of my new favorite fish. Probably the favorite taste of fish. For sure. Doing not too much. This Arctic grayling is really good. Maybe good in a different way. Not quite as like incredibly blissful on my tongue as the flounder, but very satisfying. And that's dinner. That is the Arctic grayling. And I just finished the flounder. Both so good.
Hi. Hello.
And for a time in the early 1900s, McCarthy had the largest population in Alaska, rivaling today's Anchorage, before the mine closed. Oh, mama. I take the special little trail, right? See if we can book a room in there tonight. I think some people would prefer that than sleeping in a tent out here. There is the Glacier. Wow. This is all glacier. That's, at least is my understanding, that's just the top part of the glacier that's not pushed under the sand yet. But it's like a shovel. And you can see definitely parts of it. That's true. So massive, unbelievable. This is the edge of the glacier. Walking on dirty ice. Could be a song. That's freaking awesome. This is crazy. Wow. Definitely otherworldly. How cold is this going to be?
Cold plunge cold game.
It's so good. Wow. I'm spoiled. Totally spoiled. Definitely the best water I've ever had. God, this is amazing. See if we still have any juice left in there. Another one. So cool when it does that. It's the sound of the wind. It sounds like boulders getting pushed along underneath this glacier. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Kennecott used to be a booming copper mine back in the early 1900s. They pulled out a fortune, then walked away in the 30s. Now it's just old buildings and stories left behind. Hello, hello! Hello. As I was leaving McCarthy, somebody hit a rabbit in front of me, so I set up my camera to see what would happen. As I settle into my second night at the lakeside campsite, a couple of incredible things happened. Behind me, the mountains were dotted with white, dull sheep. I counted 78 of them through my binoculars. And we're just outside the park boundary now, so I even flew my drone partway up the slope to get a closer look. And while I was still watching the sheep, I kept hearing splashing near camp. At first I thought it was a beaver being noisy again, but after about 20 minutes of rustling and splashing, I flew my drone over, keeping a respectful distance, and used the zoom to see what was going on. 2 baby moose were at the water's edge, trying to climb out, with their mother standing nearby. After about 40 minutes of struggling on the shoreline, Mama came back down into the water and walked them up to an easier escape. Holy shit. Is inaccessible motor vehicles. You gotta walk it or ride it. Hey bear! Kind of have PTSD after my last time riding my mountain bike. Hello! Coming in. There are two entrances into this park, McCarthy and the lesser known Nebezna Road, which is a couple hours drive around the Wrangell mountain range to get into the entrance. And it's a rough one. Freaking awesome camp spot with a little pond, little beaver pond behind. Come on, buddy. You know you want it. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a little bit of a whirlpool there. I think if I was a fish, I would like to hang out under. But not right now. Hi! Hello. I just met him not too long ago. Super cool guy from Alaska. Anyway, once you get to the water, hello. So many friends suddenly. It's only because I turned the camera on. Literally, I don't talk to people very often. God, what a good river. I look around and these mountains are just ridiculous. It's easy to keep looking at the water and figuring out, what I want to figure out with the fish, but good hell, around me is some of the prettiest places in the United States, in the world. That's pretty badass. It's the second one of those I've seen today. Super cool. We'll make firewood with that. Somebody's already chopped on it, messed it up. There's definitely fish in here. Oh, mama. Right next to mine. Right next to him. Come on, baby. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Take it. Oh, there's a beaver. Right there. Two beavers. One coming at each other. That's awesome. And a fish's arm. Okay, baby. There we go. Oh, they're doing the naughty. Never seen beavers do that. Two beavers. I can't stop watching the beeves. That's so rad. Oh, there are a lot of fish in here. Well, I'm cleaning out their pond. For sure. I think they're on to me. I was killing it before I got the flipping camera though. As I pulled this stick out of the water, there was a little Arctic grayling on the end, which is known as a sailfish of the north, with his tall dorsal fin. I would have released the little guy, but he swallowed my hook. So as bad as it sounds, I had him for breakfast with my bacon and eggs. These big overland vehicles seem to be the thing up here on these desolate roads. So cool. After spending about a week in the national park, out of service and away from most people, I stopped at Tolsona Lake on my way out, where I spent the next week fishing, hunting, and making new friends. And I caught some pretty nice rainbows out in the deeps, but I decided to lower my GoPro down on my fishing pole hook just to see what was underneath the little dock I was standing on. So there's the last couple weeks of my life. I'm grateful for every moment out here. It's time to pack up and see what the next adventure brings.